I am speaking to you now, and I am not late. Today, October 14th, I am closer to you than your own breath, closer than the skin on your hands, closer than the thought that trembles on the edge of your lips. Do not let fear interrupt this moment. Do not let distraction steal it. You asked for a word, not a whisper, and I have brought you a river. Drink. Let it run through you and lift the dust from the places you stopped visiting inside your heart. I saw you before you woke, and I see you now, and I have prepared something you do not yet know how to hold. Archangel Michael stands at your door in the spirit, firm as a wall and bright as a blade, and he orders you to open this now. This is not a casual hour. This is not a message to skim and forget. This is a crossing, and you are standing with your toes at the edge of new ground that I have promised you for longer than you realize. You have wondered if hope is a trick of light, a flash on the mirror that vanishes when you lean closer. It is not. The hope you feel right now is not a rumor. It is me moving the curtain. Do you remember when you asked for a sign and felt foolish because nothing changed by morning? I was already placing stones beneath your feet so the path would rise to meet you. You expected thunder. I sent a gentle pressure, a nudge that turned you 3 degrees to the right, and those 3 degrees have now become a whole horizon. Do not despise the small. Do not measure my love in headlines. I work in the quiet, then I reveal in the open. Listen carefully. The hour you feared would never arrive is walking up your street. The shoes are real. The heartbeat is real. The breath in the cool air is real. Your person, the one whose name you muzzle when you pray because you don't want to admit how much it matters, has set their face toward you. They are holding something in their hands. It is wrapped not only in paper but in hesitation, apology, memory, and a brave decision. They have rehearsed what to say and failed at it 3 times already in their own mirror. They have blamed you, blamed themselves, blamed timing. They have circled the block, gathered courage, lost it, and gathered it again. They think the object in their hand is a gift. They do not know it is also a key I will use to open a door neither of you have found before. Do not be frightened by the sound of feet at your threshold. You have survived storms that never put their names on your news. And this is not a storm. It is a turning. You have carried questions like stones in a bag. Why now? Why me? Why did it take so long? Place them at my feet. I am not embarrassed by your questions. I am the answer that stands before them without blinking. I do not need favorable weather to work, and I do not need unanimous agreement to bless you. I need only this. Your yes, not a perfect yes, a present yes. Give me that and I will widen your path. Today is marked. Heaven's calendar is not confused about October 14th. There are pages in your story that you considered ruined beyond repair, as if a spill had soaked through every line. Watch how I write through the stain. Watch how I turn the blood into a blossom. You have grown used to bracing yourself for disappointment, to stepping forward with your shoulders already tight. Release them now. Let your body learn the posture of those who expect goodness. Michael has been commissioned to clear the air around your home. Thoughts that are not yours, fears that are not your inheritance, accusations that tried to pitch a tent by your bed. He has unsheathed a word like a sword. Enough. It is enough of nights that feel longer than honest darkness. Enough of shadows that overstayed their invitation. They will not come with you where I am taking you. Hear me. When the knock comes, your memory will try to answer first. It will say, protect yourself, keep the chain on, speak second, smile third, trust last, but you do not live by memory alone. You live by my voice. My voice is your light in this hallway. My voice is the hand on your shoulder that steadies you as you turn the handle. Do not mistake caution for wisdom when I am saying move. Do not mistake delay for discernment when I am saying now. You have asked me for a sign that cannot be forged by your own hopes. Here is one. When you open, you will notice the way their eyes lower to the hidden thing in their hands, as if it weighs more than it looks. That weight is conviction. That weight is the miles they have walked to bring it. That weight is your prayer answered in a way that still respects your dignity. What is in their hands? You will know it by the way something long knotted loosens in your chest the moment you see it. It carries an apology that was not cheap. It carries truth that crawled through thorns to reach daylight. It carries evidence that I have been at work silently in places you could not reach, changing what no argument of yours could change. Do not make them relive the past in order to earn the present. Let the present speak. Let the object be placed in your hands. And when you feel the slight trembling, theirs or yours, remember that trembling is only the body's way of acknowledging that something holy is happening. I have guarded your heart through corridors of delay. I have not let bitterness take the keys. Look how soft your heart still is. Soft enough to receive, strong enough to discern. Your softness is not a risk. It is a sign that you belong to me. A hard heart is easy to wound and slow to heal. A soft heart is quick to notice me and quicker to recover because it knows where to rest. Rest here, rest now. Even as I speak, breathe slowly once, twice. There is time in this moment. You are not late, and neither am I. You have asked me whether you should prepare a speech, whether you should prepare a list, whether you should prepare a test. Prepare only your peace. Let your peace go first like incense through the doorway, and let it fill the space between you before words attempt to cross. Words are tools, but peace is a place. Invite them into that place. Do not surrender it in order to impress or defend. If they are not ready for the place of peace, you will know it immediately, not by noise in your head, but by my stillness in your spirit. Trust that stillness. It will anchor you. Michael's order is simple. Open this now. Open the message I am pouring through your spirit. Open your hands from the tight fists they have become when you sleep and dream of loss. Open your eyes to the fact that I am not rewrapping old pain and calling it a present. I am bringing you something new. Can you feel how the air is different around your door even before the knock arrives? That is the edge of a blessing touching your natural world. That is what it feels like when heaven leans in and breath fogs the window. Some of your friends would call this foolish, the way you keep expecting me to honor promises spoken in the dark. Let them think what they think. They are not the ones who wept on the kitchen floor and found me sitting with them. They are not the ones who kept a small lamp burning and believed it mattered. I saw you carry oil when you had every excuse to arrive empty. I saw you keep your kindness on days when it would have been easier to be clever. I saw you release people into my hands instead of into your opinions. That is why the door you will open today is more than wood and metal. It is a door in time. It is a hinge in your story. Through it, I will usher you into conversations that repair, decisions that bless, and a steadier rhythm for your days. Now, there is also a warning because love warns when necessary. Do not let flattery steer you. Do not let nostalgia edit the truth. Embrace mercy without abandoning wisdom. I am not asking you to erase your boundaries. I am teaching you how to host my presence within them. Your home is a sanctuary, not a stage. Your heart is a garden, not a marketplace. Anyone who enters must respect that, and today they will. It will surprise you. The tone will be different. The timing will be humble. The gift will be honest. You will recognize me in the restraint, in the steady voice that does not force the outcome, but trusts the process. That is how I move. I do not bargain with your dignity. You have wonders assigned to your name that have not yet reached you because the road to your door was being repaired. Every worker I sent, comfort, correction, patience, insight, has cleared rubble in its shift. Tonight, the lane is smooth enough for delivery. The package is both symbolic and real. I want you to hold it and for a moment say nothing. Let your palms learn the language of weight. Let your breath synchronize with gratitude. A simple thank you will be your first word, not to them but to me. Whisper it inside. Then, when you speak aloud, keep your voice aligned with that gratitude. It will do more healing than rehearsed lines. Do not fear what you cannot predict. I am not asking you to perform an outcome. I am asking you to remain present. Presence is your power in this hour. Presence is how you allow me to arrange invisible things while you tend to the visible with grace. Look at their eyes when they speak. Look at your own hands as they open. Feel the floor beneath your feet and remember that I chose this address for this appointment. I am not nervous about what happens next. I am the Lord of what happens next. You have carried a silent badge of almost chosen, almost seen, almost kept. Remove it now. I am rewriting that word in my fire, fulfilled, not because you deserve it more than others, but because I am faithful. I do not tire of keeping promises. You will still walk by faith after today, but it will not be the kind of faith that scrapes by on fumes. It will be the kind of faith that rides on fresh wind. New wind is blowing. Can you hear it at the edges of the door frame? Leaves outside are reporting my movement. Birds you never notice are adjusting their song. The world can tell when I am near. Even if it cannot name me, you can name me. Say my name in your heart. Now I am here. There is something else in the hidden thing besides apology and truth. There is a smaller envelope, and inside it is a sentence I have wanted you to hear for a very long time. You will know it when you see it because it will fit you like a garment hung in your wardrobe before you were born. It will not be flowery. It will be simple and precise, and you will feel your bones agree with it. Your bones know me. They remember the blueprint of who you are. I am returning you to that blueprint where you miscopied lines out of fear. I am not erasing your story. I am restoring its structure so the next floors can rise without cracking. If tears come, let them. Do not apologize for water. Water remembers every shore it touches. Your tears know where to travel. They will carry grief to the sea and bring back salt for flavor, not for stinging. You will taste your food differently after this. You will walk your rooms differently. You will sleep and dream without the old chase. You will wake without the old ache. Some changes are not loud. They are deep and they stay. I am also healing the time it took. Time is not your enemy. Fear is. I redeem time. I will fold what felt wasted into what is about to be fruitful, the way a baker folds sweetness back into the dough. You will not miss your appointment because of the hours you needed to grow. Those hours were not a detour. They were carpenters shaping beams for this exact room. If you could see the architecture I see, you would laugh at how you feared collapse. Nothing is collapsing. Something is being completed. Keep your eyes soft, your spine straight, your spirit listening. If you sense the old reflex to rush, to fix, to control, let your hand find the door frame and feel its solidness. Remember that I am more solid still. If you sense the old reflex to diminish yourself, to make others comfortable, lift your chin the way I lift your face when you pray. You are not too much. You are not an accident that learned to apologize. You are my beloved, and you look like it to me right now. After the visit, do not replay it into exhaustion. Do not drag every sentence to a laboratory. Receive, then release. Put the gift where you can see it and let it remind you that my timing is not erratic. It is precise. Thank me for precision even if it arrived by a road you would not have chosen. I am a gardener with a clock in his chest, and seasons answer when I breathe. Your season has answered. Your door has a time attached, and you are living inside it. When the street quiets and the night stretches, speak to me aloud in your room. Tell me what stirred, what relieved, what still confuses you. I will meet you there with more light. I will give you dreams that are not warnings but maps. I will give you rest that does not break when morning touches it. You will notice the parade of small mercies that follows. A call that arrives at the right minute. An invoice resolved. A stranger's kindness at an ordinary counter. A long-lost laugh returning to your mouth in the middle of a chore. Do not ignore these. They are confirmations stitched into your day that say, yes, it was me. It is still me. And if the knock is delayed by a handful of hours, do not panic. Do not create tragedies in the gap. Michael has the roadway under watch, and I have your heart in my hand. If I postpone a moment, it is never to tease you. It is to finalize goodness. Trust me, in either case, whether the handle turns now or at dusk, you will not be forgotten. Your address is known in heaven. Your name is spoken in rooms where you have never stood, and favor wears it proudly. Remember this as well. You are not being tested to earn love. You are being entrusted because you are loved. Entrustment looks like responsibility wrapped in tenderness. You will feel me coaching you gently. This word, not that one. This pause, not that push. This smile, not that mask. It will not exhaust you. It will free you. Today, October 14th, write it somewhere if you must, but more importantly, write it in how you carry yourself. Let your shoulders speak of new air. Let your eyes linger on beauty longer than on threat. Let your feet move as if the ground is friendly. My blessing is not a rumor on your street. It is a resident in your house. Open, receive, breathe, and walk forward. The hidden thing is only the beginning of what I am unveiling. You will witness the next folds. You will bless others out of this overflow, and you will not have to clutch it to keep it. What is from me is secured by me. Archangel Michael, speak once more to the fear that still tries to sit at their table. Tell it to leave. Remind it that the table belongs to the beloved and the beloved's God. Let peace take the seat it paid for with patience. Let joy bring the dishes. Let courage pour the drink. Let gratitude say grace, and let love, my love, steady and bright, remain when the conversation ends and the lights dim, a flame that refuses to go out. I am with you as you open. I am with you as you receive. I am with you as you rest. Nothing is slipping through my fingers, and nothing that is meant for you will miss you. The door is more than wood. It is a promise. Turn the handle. You are ready. I am speaking to you now because your name has been called, and because today, October 14th, carries a weight on your timeline that cannot be postponed. You have felt it since you woke up, the slight thrum under the quiet, the way the air seems to hover, the way your heart pauses between steps as if it knows a change is already here, not coming but here, brushing against your door frame like wind that knows your story. Listen, and do not try to skip this. I have turned the river of your hours toward a meeting that is not an accident. I have stationed my warrior beside your path. I have given Archangel Michael the charge to stand at your threshold and to guard the passage where fear has tried to rule. He orders you to open this now because what is unfolding is both a surprise and a correction, both a gift and a revealing. Your person is planning to appear at your door with something hidden in their hands. Do not be afraid of what you do not yet recognize. There is a seal on this hour, and it bears my name. You have carried a mixture of anticipation and exhaustion, the way someone holds a lantern through fog, steady yet unsure what shape will emerge next. You have imagined many outcomes, and some of those imaginations have worn you down. You wondered if you misread the signs, if you were foolish to hope, if the delay is a denial. Hear me. I have watched you choose integrity in rooms where easy choices whispered against your better self. I have watched you refuse bitterness when bitterness asked for a bed in your heart. I have seen your quiet generosity, the gifts that left your hand without announcement, the prayers you spoke for others when no one was there to applaud you. I have seen the hours you thought were wasted. Nothing given in love is wasted. Nothing endured in truth is forgotten. I have kept accounts where no ledger could record the value. A door is an ordinary thing until I appointed it as a place of change. Your door has been ordinary. Today it is not. Today it becomes a turning, a threshold that must be crossed with care and courage. You will hear a sound. It may be a knock, a bell, a step in the corridor, a voice just beyond. Do not rush to cover your heart with old armor. Breathe. Speak peace over the room. Say it softly if you must, but say it. Peace, come in. Because I am sending a moment through a person, and the person through a moment, and I am watching to see if you will recognize the difference between what hurt you before and what I am mending now. Do not romanticize the past. Do not dramatize the fear. The unhealed places within you try to narrate everything with doom, to pre-lame, to pre-grieve, to pre-argue. Not today. Today, I am untangling a cord that has kept your mind running ahead like a frightened scout with no map. I am asking you to be present with me, with yourself, and with the reality that not all surprises are traps. Not all apologies are lies. Not all returns are loops. Some returns are paths that were always meant to be walked again, but this time with light. Archangel Michael has walked the perimeter of your house and of your history. He has stood at your yesterday, at your next week, and at the far edge of a year you have not seen. He carries a sword that makes a clean divide between false promises and true commitments. He orders you to open this now because timing matters, because precision matters, because there are moments when yes opens 100 doors and no closes 1,000 sorrows. He is not sent to frighten you, but to remind you that you are not outnumbered, not outgunned by memories, not outmatched by the voice that tells you you're late, you're unworthy, you're guessing. That voice lies. My voice steadies the thing hidden in their hands. Do not obsess over it. Recognize what it represents. Hidden does not mean harmful. Hidden means not yet revealed. Hidden means the timing of its unveiling carries meaning. It may be a letter written with a tremor and a hope. Words chosen and crossed out and chosen again. Words that cost them their pride to send. It may be a small box with a clasp that clicks like a heartbeat when it opens. It may be keys, not to a place you begged for, but to a door you never knew was yours. It may be a photograph, proof that they have been on a journey you could not see, a journey toward truth instead of performance. It may be a receipt and a confession and a plan to repair what was carelessly broken. It may be nothing material at all. Only the posture of hands that once held tightly to control and now open like petals in surrender. Whatever it is, understand I am after heart work, not show work. I am after alignment, not theatrics. I am after a future that can bear weight, not a scene that looks good for one night and collapses by morning. You asked me for a sign, but then you covered your eyes in case the sign contradicted your fear. You asked me to send the truth, and then you shrank from the knock that truth makes. Listen, I am gentle with you, but I am not casual with your destiny. There are things I must say plainly. You cannot keep rehearsing the old argument and expect a new beginning to speak. You cannot hold the cloak of cynicism around your shoulders like protection and expect warmth. Cynicism is cold by design. Release it now. Let hope sit at the table again. Let discernment, not suspicion, pour the tea. Let patience, not anxiety, read the letter. Let wisdom, not woundedness, answer the door. There is also a caution you must hear. Surprise is not permission to forget yourself. Compassion is not permission to abandon your boundaries. I love you too much to allow you to call chaos passion again. I love you too much to let you label self-abandonment as sacrifice. If this person arrives with humility, meet them with clarity. If they arrive with honesty, meet them with truth. If they arrive with excuses, keep your peace and let the wind of my spirit blow away what is not anchored in repentance. You will know the difference because confusion will not accompany what I send. There may be trembling. There may be tears. There may be 1,000 unsaid words pressing against two throats at once. But confusion will not be the master of this house today. Peace will be. Your worry asks, what if I open the door and I am disappointed again? Your faith answers, what if I open the door and the story is redeemed? I am the author who does not waste chapters. I will not invalidate your caution nor your process. I will not erase your lessons to gift you another loop. This is why I have ordered the timing, why I have placed Michael at the threshold, why I have whispered to you in dreams you did not fully remember and in songs that found you at strange hours. I am preparing your nervous system to feel safe in goodness. I am preparing your voice to speak yes without sabotage and no without guilt. I am preparing your inner child to trust that love can be steady and that apologies can be real and that promises can be lived, not merely said. Do you remember the day you told me you were tired of being brave? You were not wrong to say it. But hear me. Being brave does not always mean running into fire. Sometimes it means standing still while grace reaches you. Sometimes bravery is letting joy arrive without a fight. You have fought enough seasons. Let this one land gently. If your hands shake when you turn the knob, it is all right. If your eyes sting with the sting of old disappointments meeting new light, it is all right. If your first instinct is to tidy the room instead of receive the moment, smile at yourself and breathe. The room they need is inside your chest, and I am already making space there. You have imagined what you might say if given the chance. Take 3 sentences and make them clean. One that tells the truth about the past, one that names what you will need in the future, and one that blesses the present moment. You do not need a speech. You need sincerity braided to courage. Say what is yours to say, and do not say what is meant for time to teach. If they ask forgiveness, do not cheapen it with speed. Give it the dignity of presence. If they ask for trust, do not rush the building. Give it the dignity of brick by brick. If they ask for another chance, do not be cruel. Be wise. Wisdom is not cold. Wisdom is warm and clear and steady. I am also speaking to the fear that crouches behind your ribs. The fear that someone will take from you again, that someone will name you lovable while treating you as replaceable. The fear that closeness is a synonym for loss. Beloved, I am not setting you up for humiliation. I am setting you up for alignment. Your worth has never been the product of someone else's comprehension. Your value predates their understanding and outlasts their confusion. My delight in you is not on trial today. I am not waiting to see if you get this perfect. I am walking with you through a door that I myself opened. There is another layer to this moment. What you cannot see has been moving for some time. Intercessions you barely remember whispering have been accumulating like dew on grass, and the morning is here. Conversations you never overheard have been bending toward truth. Consciences have been heated and hammered and softened. Pride has been turned on its head. The thing hidden in their hands is not the point. The posture of their heart is the sign. Watch for the way their eyes hold yours without defensiveness. Watch for the way they accept the cost of repair without bargaining the price down. Watch for the way they do not press you to hurry what must not be hurried. Counterfeits rush. The real takes responsibility. Do not despise small beginnings even if they arrive with trembling. A seed that is planted today can become shade you sit beneath next season. But also do not mistake weeds for seeds. Not everything green is good. This is why I have placed my wisdom in you. Ask me for it, and I will give generously without shaming you for asking. You are allowed to ask me again and again. You are allowed to say, guide me through this hour, and then say it once more when the hour turns into the next. I am not impatient with your dependence. I am honored by it. There will be another voice near this hour, the voice of old accusation. It will try to paint your softness as weakness and your patience as gullibility. You are not gullible. You are guarded by truth. You are not weak. You are choosing to be led by peace instead of panic. Let accusation talk to itself in the hallway. It does not get to sit at your table. Let shame knock twice, then let it leave unanswered. Let duty and dread argue outside while love and wisdom take their places. This is your house. You set the atmosphere in partnership with me. Speak life, and life will recognize its invitation. Some of you reading this have another surprise link to the first. As the door opens and the conversation begins, you will sense a second turning in the background of your life. Provision that was delayed will unstick. Paperwork that seemed to vanish will resurface signed. A misunderstanding in another relationship will begin to dissolve. An opportunity you thought had closed will crack open like a door used to being shut. Do not scramble to control these edges. Let them unfold under the same light that is visiting your threshold today. I am not merely trying to fix one scene. I am reshaping your inner posture so that goodness is not an anomaly, but a rhythm. I say this with tenderness. You have been faithful with little when little was all you could hold. Now I will teach you to be faithful with more. More peace, not more stress. More clarity, not more noise. More alignment, not more obligations. You are used to anticipating the next fight. I will teach you to anticipate the next grace. You are used to waiting for the betrayal. I will teach you to watch for the confirmation. You are used to rehearsing your defenses. I will teach you to practice your openness with discernment. You will not lose yourself to keep someone else. You will not dilute your calling to fit inside an old storyline. You will not abandon your growth to make someone comfortable in their stall. Anyone who stands beside you must be willing to grow too. This is love's requirement, not cruel demands. If tears come, let them come. If laughter surprises you, let it live. If silence is the truest thing the moment can carry, honor it. You are not performing for any invisible jury. The only gaze that defines you is mine, and I am pleased to see you choosing the living way over the rehearsed pain. The past will try to submit evidence. Your future will stand and object. I am the judge who loves mercy, and today I am ordering a new hearing for your hope. There will be follow-through after the door opens. Surprises may begin a chapter, but character writes it. Let there be simple, steady practices that keep you anchored. Keep your morning quiet enough to hear me before the world speaks. Keep your body cared for so your heart has a safe house to live in. Keep your boundaries named aloud so that your mind does not have to hold the whole fence alone. Keep your friends, the good ones, close enough to reflect truth back to you when emotion tries to rewrite it. Keep gratitude in your pocket. It is a small stone that slays large giants. And remember this: if the knock does not come at the hour your anxiety has scheduled, do not accuse me of neglect. Sometimes I delay an arrival to let your peace take its seat first. Sometimes I slow the step in the hall to let your discernment turn its face toward me fully. But hear what I am saying, not what fear tries to paraphrase. The movement is active. The surprise is in motion. The story has tipped. Today, October 14th, the axis shifted. Whether the knock lands this hour or the next is not a verdict against you. It is choreography for you. Nothing that is yours by my promise is being snatched by the clock. Do not try to skip this. Do not scroll past your own answer. Do not drown simple instructions in complicated analyses.